Rose, thanks for joining us. How are things after Tuesday?
Good listeners, nothing we can do over Tuesday now. That's gone. We've got to look forward and we look towards the Kiddeminster game. The lads been in training today, trained really well, in good spirits. So we're looking forward to another tough game Saturday.
Excellent. Just briefly on Tuesday, was it fair to say that it was a little bit unexpected after Saturday's win against Darlington, going into that game especially full of confidence?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was. Listen, they had a good game plan. Listen, as I said, they was the better team on the day, and sometimes you just got to dust yourself down. The best thing in football is you get that opportunities round the corner to go again and put it right. So we look forward to Saturday.
I'm sure you're well aware of the areas for improvement as well, off the back of Tuesday, having watched it back, I assume, as well.
Yeah, when we say the areas of improvement, we look at Saturday and it was more or less same side. So I don't think there's nothing massively broken. It's, as I've said in previous, do we want to strengthen if the right player comes along? Then, listen, we want to be as strong as we can. And if it's true, we can get something done, we will. But listen, I'm happy with the players I've got as well.
You've had some valuable training time with the lads today as well to work on that. You must feel more settled now, having the opportunity to talk through Tuesday as well and put it to bed now effectively as well.
Yeah, listen, Tuesday's been put to bed already. We've come in today. We're looking forward to the Kiddeminster game and worked on stuff on today, how they play and stuff like that. So, listen, Tuesday's gone. There's nothing we can do about that now apart from put it right on Saturday.
Like I said, can put it behind us now and look forward to that Kiddeminster game on Saturday. It must really whet the appetite.
No, of course, listen, you can't beat game day. That's what it's all about, especially Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoffs. It's what you work hard for all week for, and, game day is the most important day for me.
It does have the feel of a big occasion, being broadcasted live on DAZN and it proving popular in ticket sales. Is that the case in the dressing room as well, or is it just another game for you?
They'll be aware of it. I'm sure the lads will be, but for me, it's another game. Don't look at all that type of stuff, and it is, for me, it's a game. It's 3 points at stake, and that's what we'll be trying to go and win.
You're also going in Saturday with a valuable commodity in the form of Josh Kay, who's just signed on loan until the end of the season. You must be delighted to have got that one over the line.
Yeah, so Josh's situation come about a couple of weeks ago, and I've been speaking to him, and something we've been able to get done over the line today. So he's trained with the lad today. He's met the lads. I think he'd be a good player for us. He'd be a big player. I've known Josh for a long time. I've played with him at Barrow. I know what he's about. I know his character. He'll fit right in with us. He's a good lad, and I think he'll fit right into the changing room with the good bunch we've got in there already.
Brilliant. And in addition to our new recruit, can we expect to be strengthened any further with either players returning from injury or potentially anyone else coming through the door?
Players returning from injury. Little Ethan trained today. Saturday will come too soon for him. He joined in for a large part of the session, but I think Saturday will be too soon. Listen, he's been out for a few weeks, so we don't want to rush him back and get a reoccurrence of his injury, so we've got to be sensible with it. Last thing we want to do is put him back out for a while. So we've got to be sensible. Would I like to get him straight involved? Yeah, but listen, we've got to be sensible as well. We've got to use our head. Brandon, hopefully back on the grass next week. So as soon as we can get him on the grass, the better. As I say again, we've got to be sensible with him. Last thing we want to do is have a reoccurrence and get re-injured. Luke Matheson, we're waiting on his scan results hopefully today, so we can try and finalise a time scale with that one. And then Paul Dawson, same situation. Manage him day by day. I think he's struggling with his groins. So it's got to be sensible and manage him how we see fit and just take it from there, really.
Still a few to come back then, but even with the addition of Josh, you must feel as though you're better placed now going into Saturday to try and get those 3 points.
Yeah, I do, yeah. I think we are. I think, we had that little setback. And it wasn't the result that really frustrated me Saturday. I know I said it's gone, but it was more the performance in general. I could deal with losing if I know they go out there and give me everything they've got. But as I say, look, Saturday's out the way. I know what these lads are about, and I've seen them bounce back plenty of times. They've got a good character about them. I'm sure they'll be bounced back on Saturday.
It's been a mixture of results on the road so far, and it's always going to be tough away from home, but I'm sure you're just looking for a bit of consistency where you can as well.
The key word that I always use is more consistency, and with everything, and that's one thing we need to do, get a little bit better as that consistency. And because I thought in some part of the game, yeah, we looked a little bit dangerous, but for large parts we didn't as well. But to go and put it right Saturday is what I'm looking forward to, and seeing the response of the players, which I'm sure I'll get.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, and it's obviously proven to be a popular fixture. But how important is our travelling support going to be as well?
Massive. I'm sure they'll come in numbers as well. With it being a big game, which they always do as well. The travelling support have been fantastic. But Kiddeminster a good start. It started well. So as I've said, every time we spoke, every game throws a different challenge at you in this league. It's teams are set up well. Teams are bigger, fitter, stronger than what teams was last season. So every game is always a new challenge, and we've been looking at Kiddeminster back and seeing where we can hurt them or where we think they're going to be dangerous to us as well, so we can nullify it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good game. I think it'll be a challenge again, which every game is going to be a challenge for us.